What's up, guys? It's Alphas with the Rim. It's just me right now. Today we're gonna do 2020 NASCAR Xfinity Series playoff predictions. So we did this with Trucks and Cup. Now I'm gonna do it with Xfinity. So yeah, let's do this. So for the round of 12, we got Chase Briscoe, who's gotten 7 wins and making his second career playoff appearance in the Xfinity Series. Austin Cindric, who's making a playoff appearance after really all of a sudden got good this season. Everyone thought he was like, nah, I don't think he's ready. Also, he just started to break. Right after Kozlowski signed a new contract, he just started to break out. Like, all of a sudden. That was weird. Yeah, so I think Roger Penske kind of made a bad move. If he wants Cindric in the Xfinity Series. But could always kick the Benedetto off the car in Cindric. I highly doubt that, though. So, yeah. Justin Allgaier, who all of a sudden got good as well. He's having a really bad season. And then he got 3 wins all of a sudden. So, good for him. Then we got Noah Gragson, who is got his first 2 wins this year of his career, coming at Daytona and Bristol. So, he's ready. So, he has a good chance coming to playoffs. Brandon Jones, who's gotten 3 wins this season, and making his, I don't know how many playoff appearances he's had, but he is making another playoff appearance. And with 3 wins this season, so he's got a lot of momentum coming in this season. So yeah. Justin Haley, who's gotten 2 wins, all coming at restricted plate track, all coming at the super speedways, Talladega, Daytona. Harrison Burton, who got 2 wins this season, making his first appearance in the playoffs as a rookie, got 2 wins from Auto Club and Homestead, Miami, which was a doubleheader. So yeah. So that's all the people who've had wins that are in the playoffs this season. Now we're going to get to the people who have gotten points. Ross Chastain making a playoff appearance. No wins, but he has a lot of momentum coming in. But he's been very close to wins, so he's got a good chance. So, yeah. And then we got Ryan Sieg, who is with RSS Racing, which is, I think, a family-owned team by him. So he gets in. So, yeah, he's been racing Xfinity for a long time, so it's good for him. Michael Annett, who has no wins this season, but he did win last year at Daytona, so that could help at Talladega. And he hasn't had that great season. Yeah. And Riley Herbst, who is the other rookie who made it in the playoffs. No wins, but he does have a playoff point. But, yeah, and then, first ever appearance for Brandon Brown in the playoff series, in the playoffs for the Xfinity Series. So, feel a good story for Brandon Brown with his own team, Brendan Built Motorsports. And the dream come true for him. So he could be very good in the playoffs. So, yeah. So, let's get started. We got the round of 12. First, they're heading to Las Vegas. And then they're heading to Talladega, and then the Charlotte Roval. So, let's get started. Las Vegas then goes to Austin Cindric. Austin Cindric has been pretty good at the mile and a half. He got 2 wins in the Kentucky doubleheader, and got second in Texas when technically he got the win, but Kyle Busch technically actually got the win. But Kyle Busch was the winner, but he got disqualified. He failed post-race inspection, so that was bad for Kyle Busch. At least he's not full-time driver, so yeah. And he's been pretty consistent in a mile and a half, so I think he's gonna get it. Then we have Talladega, my favorite track on the circuit, like on the whole NASCAR schedule. hands down. Talladega, I think, goes to Ross Chastain for his first win of the season. Chastain, I think, has been very close to wins a lot. So I think he's going to tame it this time. So Ross Chastain's going to win at Talladega, I think. Because in that colleague alliance with him, Haley, and maybe Allmendinger, I'm not sure if Allmendinger will race, but he bailed on the Daytona race, Allmendinger. But he did race the Daytona, almost won, so yeah. The colleague is very strong at the super speedways. So yeah, I think Chastain gets the win there. Then we got the Roval, which is going to be a heck of a show. And I think Briscoe gets it. Briscoe won the first ever Roval race for the Xfinity Series, as a part-time driver. He was racing full-time in trucks for Brad Keselowski Motorsports. The last year before they shut down, I forgot. I don't know what happened to them. I think they shut down. So yeah. So I think he's gonna win there. He won at the Indianapolis Roval, so it gives me a feeling that he's gonna win at the Charlotte Roval. I think it's gonna be him and Cindric as the top two for the race. All right, so we got those three in the run of it. So we got 5 drivers to pick left. So Justin Allgaier is probably gonna make it. I think he's gonna make it. So he transfers on to the next round. I think Gragson makes it to the next round, and Brandon Jones makes it to the next round. They have some pretty good tracks on the circuit. So we got now 7 drivers. We only have 6 drivers, excuse me. And then it looks like, I don't know how many, whatever. But we got a couple drivers left. So, Justin Haley's probably going to make it with that Talladega run for sure. So that leaves one spot open, which either goes to Harrison Burton, Ryan Sieg, Michael Nett, Riley Herbst, or Brandon Brown. I think a surprise is going to happen here. I think Ryan Sieg makes it into the next round, which means Harrison Burton, Michael Nett, Riley Herbst, and Brandon Brown are not going to go into the next round. Harrison Burton, I kind of have a bad feeling he's going to have a bad run in the round of 12. But plus he hasn't been very good. He hasn't been as good as Christopher Bell was last year. So I think that's going to cause an impact on him. Michael Nett just has not had a good season. So I don't think he's going to make it. Herbst, I don't think he was ready to go to Xfinity in the first place. But he's been okay this year. But I don't think that's going to pull him into the round of 8. And Brandon Brown, just don't think he has the car to get in. So I think if he had like a JR car, he'd probably make it in. So yeah, that leaves us the round of 8. Austin Cindric, Ross Chastain, Chase Briscoe, Justin Allgaier, Noah Gragson, Brandon Jones, Justin Haley, and Ryan Sieg. So now, for this round, they're going to Kansas, Texas, which I won't be at that race, unfortunately, because they're not letting fans in that one. And Martinsville, and they're heading to Martinsville for the first time in like 14 years or something. That's going to be interesting, with no practice or qualifying, so that'd be interesting. Alright, so first to Kansas. I think Brandon Jones wins at Kansas. He's been very good at Kansas lately. He got his first career win there last year, and he won there again this year. I think he's going to win again and head into the next round for the championship, to compete for a championship. And the big stage of it. Then we got Texas. Texas. It was a very good race in July with all that PJ1 on the track, which is very good. Which they should do. They're probably gonna, I think they're definitely gonna do that again. I think Briscoe wins at Texas. Briscoe's been pretty good at Texas. he almost won 2017, but it went to Christopher Bell because Timothy Peters flipped. I was at that race. That was interesting. So yeah. And Briscoe's been pretty good there, so I think he's going to get a win there. So Briscoe makes it to the next round. Martinsville, the first time that they have been to Martinsville in years, so this will be interesting. I think momentum plays a huge factor in this, so I think Justin Allgaier is going to win it. Like short track experience, what I meant. So Allgaier wins it. Justin Allgaier, he won at Dover both races, so, and he's been pretty good at the short track, and he won at Richmond. So that tells me it's gonna be very good. So yeah, I think I won orange. Yeah. So now we got 5 drivers left. 1 can make it in the championship war. We got Austin Cindric, Ross Chastain, Noah Gragson, Justin Haley, Ryan Sieg. Okay, alright, just to start with the obvious one. Ryan Sieg is not going to make it to the next round, I don't think. Yeah, we'll get to why in a second. Justin Haley doesn't make it to the next round either. He's been pretty consistent, but I don't think it's going to bring him in. Now there's 3 drivers left. Austin Cindric, Ross Chastain, and Noah Gragson. Now, I hate it. I hate to say this. I really hate to say that Chastain, I want Chastain to go to the next round. I hate to say he's not going to, I don't think he's going to go to the next round. I hate to say that. I really like Chastain, but I don't think he's going to make it to the next round. So he's out. And I don't think Gragson will make it in either. So that's going to make, puts Austin Cindric in it. Now we got 4 drivers left to pay for one race. Phoenix. Brandon Jones, Chase Briscoe, Justin Allgaier, and Austin Cindric. So, and my guitar, isn't it? So, the race is out of Phoenix. So, Brandon Jones won there in the last race before the shutdown against passing Kyle Busch. So, that's going to play a big factor. So, yeah. I think track experience is going to help. Like, how good are you at the track? I don't think Allgaier is going to win the championship. I think it's going to be another disappointment for him. Poor Justin. And then I don't think Cindric will win either. So he's out. That comes down to Brandon Jones and Chase Briscoe. Alright, this will be a very big surprise to some of y'all. I think Brandon Jones wins the Xfinity Series Championship. I think Kamikaze Games is going to scream. Because he put Brandon Jones as the worst driver in NASCAR. So whenever he sees him win the championship, like, oh, what the? Yeah. So yeah, Brandon, and I think he wins the race as well. So that, like he did in whenever, forgot. It's March. Yeah, whatever. So Brandon Jones, I think he's going to be your 2020 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank y'all for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a good day, and we'll do this again next year. See you later.